Welcome to a special celebrity edition of Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. Here they are, the Eggheads. How are you feeling? Energetic?
Yeah, very
as always.
You're going to have to be against these challengers. Hoping to be crowned victors today are Ladies Who Lunge. Now, everyone on this team has either thrown, kicked, passed or batted their way to the top of their game, bagging Olympic medals, winning World Cups and lifting trophies along the way. But how will they fare against our quiz champions? Let's meet them.
Hello, my name's Ebony Jewel Rainford Brent. I'm a former England cricketer and now more likely you'll hear me on BBC Test Match Special as a commentator.
My name's Maggie Alphonsi. I'm a sports commentator and former rugby international player. And I was part of the team that won the Women's Rugby World Cup in 2014.
Hi, I'm Catherine Spencer, former England women's rugby captain. I retired from international sport about 5 years ago. I now run my own business, inspiring female leaders.
Hi, I'm Sarah Stevenson. I'm a multiple world taekwondo champion and I won the first ever Olympic medal for taekwondo in 2008.
Hi, I'm Goldie Sayers, a 3-time Olympian and British record holder for the javelin.
Ebony Jewel and team, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Hello. I know it's not the first time for some of you. Ebony Jewel, are you captaining this outfit here?
Yeah, I think we're bonded. We're a team now that are ready to fire. So.
Okay. And when you go in against the Eggs, do you need a strategy or is it best to just do it on instinct?
I think, we're all quite competitive, aren't we? I think we're ready to take them down, to be honest. That edge is coming out of all of us.
I feel the sense of competition, Maggie. I think there's only first place and then after that it's nowhere, isn't it?
Definitely. Look, we are focused. I feel very focused. I've been on here before with Catherine Spencer and I think we want a revenge.
Well, good luck, challengers. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers' chosen charity. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to our next celebrity show. So, Ladies Who Lunge, I can tell you the Eggheads have won the last 10 against the celebrities. They're doing really well. So it means there's an £11,000 jackpot to win today. Would you like to try?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
I thought as much. And the first head-to-head battle is on the subject of music. So you can take on either Judith, Kevin, Pat, Barry or Steve at the end in pink.
I would love to do this.
Max, is this
music is my thing.
Okay, passion is key. Passion is
I've got a #1 single. I think I can do this. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
Okay, it's got Maggie's name all over it.
Okay, Maggie, against which Egghead? Anyone you like.
Well, the last time I was on here, I was up against Kevin and I'd love to take him on again.
Good, that's great. I can't remember what happened last time, but let's not even go there. Maggie from Ladies Who Lunge taking on Kevin from the Eggheads, known as the Grandmaster on music. Just to ensure there's no conferring, would you please now take your positions in the famous question room? So, before we get to quizzing, Maggie, you represented your country 74 times.
That's correct, yeah, and we're very fortunate enough to win a World Cup in that process.
I'm sure fortune was not a part of it. It was what was your nickname, Maggie the Machine?
That is correct, yes, and I'm hoping that it will continue with that nickname for a bit longer, even though I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah, well, so in terms of going against Kevin, we can use the same force. It's not a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Just charge at him. Good luck in this round, Maggie. Music is the subject. Would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first, please.
And here we go. Who was the winner of X Factor in 2016? Leon Jackson, Matt Terry or Matt Cardle?
Well, I'm a big X Factor fan, so I know it wasn't Leon Jackson, but Matt Cardle, I know he won it a few years back and is now doing lots of musicals. So the answer I'm going to go with is Matt Terry.
Brilliant, you've got it. Matt Terry is the answer. Kevin, your question. What do the letters MOR stand for in relation to a certain style of commercial music? Kevin, is it middle of the road, money on the register, or most other rock?
I like the other two choices there, which have the whiff of being made up about them. But I think this is middle of the road.
Middle of the road is quite right. Well done. One each. Maggie, back to you. Hold position. Tale as old as time is the opening line from which song from a Disney musical? Under the Sea, The Circle of Life, or Beauty and the Beast?
Okay, I love The Lion King, and I don't think it's in The Circle of Life. Under the Sea, it doesn't sound like it'll be in that one. So I'm going to go with Beauty and the Beast.
You're definitely doing better than last time. You're right. Well done. Beauty and the Beast it is. Now we just need Kevin to be taken out by a flanker.
Oh dear.
Which English singer, Kevin, has won more Brit Awards than any other artist? Robbie Williams, Ed Sheeran or Sting?
When the choices came up, my instinct was Robbie Williams, but I mean, Sting has obviously been around for quite a while. I'll stick with my instinct and go for Robbie Williams, but it could very easily be Sting.
Oh, you're so nearly wrong, and that would have helped Maggie so much. Robbie Williams is right.
Sorry, Maggie.
Don't apologise. That's the way they roll, I'm afraid. OK, Maggie, your third question. On the 27th of January 2006, all the church bells in which city were rung simultaneously to honour the 250th anniversary of the birth of the composer Mozart? So which city? Munich, Salzburg or Bern?
Right, this is a difficult one. I'm going to be honest, I don't have a strong, confident answer with this one. The only one that's jumping out to me at the moment is Munich.
Salzburg is the answer, Maggie. Sorry, yeah, 2006, 250th anniversary of the birth of the composer Mozart. So it gives Kevin a little chance here. The hardest working man in show business was one of the nicknames of which American singer born in South Carolina in 1933? Ray Charles, James Brown, or Muddy Waters?
Yeah. Well, I think he had a lot of nicknames, and I think it's James Brown.
If you're right, you've knocked out Maggie, and you'll have to come back again, Maggie, if that's happened.
Definitely.
James Brown is the right answer. Kevin, you're through to the final. Ah, drat! Maggie, you're knocked out, but it is early days. Return to us, both of you, and we'll see what happens in the next round. Okay, well, that was painful because Ladies Who Lunge have lost their open side flanker and a crucial member of the team. So the challengers have lost one, and the Eggheads are still all there. And now the subject for you is sport. Oh. Is this good?
Goldie, this has got your name on it, isn't it?
Well, it would be my favourite topic, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think I can do this.
I'm confident. We're confident in
We're all
you.
happy with that.
Goldie.
Okay, Goldie, against which Egghead? Obviously can't be Kevin.
Actually, Pat tells me he's a former javelin thrower, so I think I'm going to take on the javelin thrower.
Careless talk. Right?
Careless talk.
Goodness me, you've got something out of him I've never managed to find out. Goldie from Ladies Who Lunge versus the newly discovered javelin thrower on the Eggheads team. Who knew? To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions. All right, here we are. Sport is the topic. And Goldie, do you want to go first or second?
I think I'm going to go first.
Here we go. In which year did the boxer Lennox Lewis announce his retirement? Goldie, was it 1994, 2004, or 2014?
Oh, this is tricky. I'm trying to remember when he was world champion. I would say that was in the 90s because I remember it. My gut is saying 2004. I'm going to go with 2004.
2004 is the correct answer, Goldie. Well done. Pat, your question. Which of these sports stadiums has the largest capacity? White Hart Lane, Wimbledon Centre Court, or Wembley Stadium?
I think by quite a distance. I think it's Wembley Stadium. I think it can seat just over 80,000.
Wembley Stadium is right. Okay, Goldie, your second question. How many Olympic gold medals has Andy Murray won? 1, 2, or 3?
Well, he's definitely won 2. However, I'm just trying to remember if he won the doubles with his brother. I'm going to go for 2, but I may well kick myself.
Simple as that. Yeah, you've got it absolutely right, Goldie. 2 singles titles at the Olympics. 2012, 2016, the answer is 2. Well done. Pat, who is the only footballer to score a goal in the League Cup final, the FA Cup final, the UEFA Cup final, and the Champions League final? Who is this? Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, or Wayne Rooney?
There are an endless number of these questions about players who've done particular combinations. I have a first preference for Steven Gerrard, but I'd better just give a little thought to the other two. Yes, I think I have a memory of it being Steven Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard is the right answer. Ah, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, get this right, Goldie. Let's get him under some pressure. See if we can ease out an egghead. Which England cricketer is nicknamed the beard that's feared? Is it Zafar Ansari, Moeen Ali, or Adil Rashid?
Oh, Ebony, I need to feel your vibes this side of the fence. Okay, right, a process of elimination. So my gut is saying Moeen Ali because he has a beard. Adil Rashid is very new on the scene and is about 12, so I don't think has a beard. I'm going to go with Moeen Ali because I know most about him, but only because he's an England player.
Okay, so down the middle again. Is it right? Let's check with Ebony.
I think she's going for the right thought process.
We like the logic. He is the right answer. Well done. Moeen Ali, well done. Quizzing well, team. 3 out of 3. Pat under pressure. Pat, if you get this wrong, you are out. Sandy Lyle was the first British golfer to win which major tournament? US Open, the Masters, or US PGA?
I think he sealed the deal with a fairway bunker shot on the 18th to win the Masters.
The Masters is correct. So we go to sudden death. Goldie, gets a little bit harder. I don't give you alternative options. Okay, here is your question. Which football team in League One for the 2016-17 season plays home matches at Highbury Stadium in their strip of red shirts with white sleeves and white shorts?
I don't know, I need to guess a team, but I'm struggling to come up with a League One team name even. Red associated with an area. Nottingham Forest?
No, it's not Nottingham Forest. Let's ask Pat.
I think it's a pretty tough one to guess. I think it's Fleetwood Town.
Fleetwood Town is right. That's a hard question. Their supporters are known as the Cod Army. So, Pat, you can take the round with this sudden death question. Which heavyweight British boxer was the only man to win 3 Lonsdale belts outright?
I have a thought in my head for Henry Cooper, but I'd better think. Well, Cooper and Lewis are certainly 2 of the very successful heavyweights. Bruno. No, I think it's Henry Cooper.
He won these by winning 3 British title fights, and the answer is Henry Cooper. Well done, Pat. Sorry, Goldie, knocked out on sudden death by our egghead. He took him quite a distance, though. Please return to us, and we'll play round 3. So as it stands, Ladies Who Lunge have lost 2 brains from the final round. They're battling hard, but the eggheads have still not lost a brain. Maybe now's the moment, team. The next subject for you is film and TV. Who wants this? This is it.
It's the only one that I probably can do.
Sarah. Okay, our Taekwondo champion against which egghead? Who looks like, yes, the psychologist, help us out here. Maggie.
Barry's looking a bit
Who's
nervous.
quaking?
No, but Mary
Steve's
looks
gonna throw us
nervous. He looks very happy. But he looks very
He does. He looks happy when he's nervous. Always happy.
Okay, we'll go with Barry then.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go for it.
You might have just sniffed out a weakness there. Sarah from Ladies Who Lunge takes on Barry from the Eggheads. I know you'll be delighted to go into the booth, Barry. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions. Okay, good luck against Barry here on film and TV. Sarah, would you like to go first or second?
I think I'll go second for a change.
Okay, so we start with Barry on film and TV, and here it is, Barry. Michael J. Fox starred in how many Back to the Future films? 3, 4, or 5?
I can only remember 3, so that's my answer. 3.
3 is right. Sarah, in 2007, Kaylee Cuoco took on the role of the aspiring actress Penny in which US TV sitcom? How I Met Your Mother, The Big Bang Theory, or The King of Queens?
Okay, so it's quite a long time ago, so I don't think it's The Big Bang Theory. I don't think that's that old. The King of Queens, for some reason I think that might be a little bit older. Just as a process of elimination, I'm gonna go with How I Met Your Mother.
Penny is in The Big Bang Theory. Sarah. Okay, Barry, you must watch Big Bang Theory, Barry.
It's my all-time favourite show. And I think I must say that amongst the wider quizzing community, there are certainly Sheldons, Howards and Leonards there.
Okay, here is your question, Barry. Which actor played Egg in This Life and Simon Casey in Teachers? Steve John Shepherd, Jack Davenport or Andrew Lincoln?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to rule out Steve John Shepherd, but I cannot decide between the other two. Jack Davenport, Andrew Lincoln. I'm really not sure on this. I'm going to go for Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew Lincoln is correct. So Barry's got 2, Sarah, because you let him go first, so you need to get this one right to stay in. Don't worry, we can do this. Which actress directed the 2014 film Unbroken? Which actress? Angelina Jolie, Meg Ryan or Julia Roberts?
I haven't seen the film, but I think I know who it is. My gut instinct is telling me that it's Angelina Jolie. And I'm sure the film is based on a true story. Can't remember what exactly it is, but I'm gonna go with Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is the right answer. Well done, Sarah. Good stuff. Still in there. So 2-1 to Barry. Barry, you can take it with this question. Which Oscar-winning Hollywood actor has been quoted as saying, "Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent"? Christian Bale, Marlon Brando, or Sean Penn?
Ooh, goodness me, it could be any of them. I don't know, but it sounds to me the sort of thing that Brando would say, so I shall go for Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando is the right answer. He's just taken a stab at that and got it right. Sarah, I'm sorry. So you've been beaten by our egghead and will not be in the final round. One more round to go before the final. Please rejoin your teams. We'll play it. Okay, it's difficult for Ladies Who Lunge at the moment, but there's still chance of a comeback, and I know you all believe in that. You've lost 3 brains from the final round. The eggheads are all still sitting there looking a little bit too pleased with themselves, I think. The next subject is geography.
Oh, dear.
Now, it's going to be Ebony or Catherine. Who wants this?
It's going to be me.
Catherine, okay. So rugby over cricket on this one occasion, and against which egghead? You can have either of the ones on the end, so Steve or Judith.
Judith. Oh. What do we think?
And I know you've been in before to eggheads, so this is time for revenge now.
Quietly confident. I don't like
Steve
it.
looks quite
But
confident.
I also think Judith is very good at general knowledge at the end.
Yeah.
I think they're both
Psych
going
her
to be
out.
quite good myself.
She isn't she?
She is.
Should we? Oh, maybe I'll take on Judith.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go for Judith.
What
yeah.
were you reading?
It's in your eyes.
It's in your eyes.
Yeah.
It
In
is,
my eyes,
you're
and
right,
green,
there's
so
fear.
Judith's wearing green and I'm wearing green.
There's something going on there.
There's a bit of nervousness.
So Catherine, who takes on our own Judith from the Eggheads. Last round before the final. Please, ladies, take your positions. So we're on geography here, Catherine. I'm just remembering when you were on before and what you learnt from that appearance where I think you were paired with Chris.
I was up against Chris and I took on art and literature, I think, which is probably slightly worse than geography. Got to sudden death and I've spent the last 10 years trying to forget about it. But here I am again, along with Maggie, back to kind of trying to get through it for a second time. But we'll see how we go with geography, you never know.
Catherine, would you like to go first or second on geography?
Oh, I was going to go second, but I think I'd like to get it over and done with. So I think I'd like to go first, please.
Okay, here we go, very tense here. Our brilliant Ladies Who Lunge. Catherine, your first question. Dorchester is the county town of which English county? Dorset, Surrey, or Lancashire?
Okay, I know it's not Lancashire. Up north, well, I say everything's up north because I live in Kent. I'm pretty sure it's not Surrey because I think that's probably Guildford, so I'm going to go with Dorset.
Dorset is the right answer. Well done. Straight in. Judith, Studio City is a neighborhood in which US city? Seattle, Chicago, or Los Angeles?
Well, I think it's got to be Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is correct. We go back to our challenger. The port of Vigo is in which European country? It's Vigo, okay?
Okay.
Is it Greece, Spain, or France? Vigo.
Okay, I've not been there. For some reason, Vigo, it sounds more Greek to me than it does Spanish or French. I'm going to go with Greece.
Judith, do you know?
It's northwest Spain.
Spain is the answer, Catherine. So we have to hope now Judith comes unstuck, which does occasionally happen. Not often, Judith.
Well, fairly often.
Here's your question. The River Calder flows into which other river near the Yorkshire town of Castleford? Ayr, Severn or Trent?
Oh, well, not the Severn, because that is sort of way over to the west. I don't know whether the Trent is round about Nottingham, so it's in Nottinghamshire. I think it must be Ayr, the Ayr.
Ayr is the right answer.
It is, phew.
Oh, I was willing the river to be diverted even as you were answering, so we could say it was wrong. Okay, Catherine, you've got to get this one right, or Ebony may be slightly lonely in the final round. Here we go. Nauru is an island nation located in which ocean? It's Nauru. Indian, Atlantic, or Pacific?
I don't think it sounds Indian. Nauru. Nauru.
Nauru.
Because it doesn't seem like the obvious answer, and part of me, for some reason, is thinking Newfoundlandish, Canadianish. I'm actually going to go with Atlantic.
Okay. Well, the Eggheads have a kind of rule, Catherine, which is that if this is your rule, Judith, you can say what it is.
Well, when in doubt about islands, you say they live in the Pacific.
And the answer here is the Pacific. Catherine, sorry, that means Judith has won through. All the Eggheads have won their rounds. It's going to be tough in the final, but not by any means impossible, especially not for this team of challengers. Come back to us, we'll play the final round. So this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which as always is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Maggie, Catherine, Sarah and Goldie from the Ladies Who Lunge, I'm sorry, but would you please now leave the studio? Ebony, good luck here. I'm rooting for you. Ladies Who Lunge will win £11,000 for your charities if you can triumph against these five. We've got Steve, Barry, Pat, Kevin and Judith not playing for money themselves, playing for their own reputation. It does matter to them that they keep beating the celebrity teams and we want you to stop it right now. So I'm going to ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge. They can confer, but I'm sorry that doesn't help you.
Yeah.
Can you bring the juggernaut to a halt? Let's see. Ebony, would you like to go first or second?
I'll definitely go first. Get in the game, see what happens.
Okay, good luck, Ebony. Here we go. Normally, there are how many humerus bones in the human body? Humerus is Humerus. 2, 4 or 6?
I think humerus is upper arms. I could be wrong. I'm going to go upper arms. I'm going to say 2.
2 is your answer. And it's this bone here, is it, that goes from there up to there, Eggheads?
Yes. Where's the upper arm?
2 is right.
Yes.
Yes.
In the game.
In the game. Now let's hope. Eggheads, what is the square root of 121? 11, 21 or 31?
11.
I can't do this.
10 is 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all pretty confident that's 11, Jeremy.
11 times 11 is 121. You're right, Eggheads. Ebony, back to you. Which part of the Mediterranean Sea lies between Greece and Turkey? Is it the Balearic Sea, Aegean Sea, or Adriatic Sea?
If I'm honest, I have no clue. I'm going to just go gut and go Balearic Sea.
Balearic. Where is the Balearic Sea, Eggheads?
It's near Mallorca.
Near
Oh
Mallorca.
dear.
Aegean.
Oh.
It's the Aegean Sea between Greece and Turkey. Don't worry, still level. Eggheads, you can take the lead with this. What is the first name of the younger sister of the American model and reality television personality Kendall Jenner? Is it Catherine, Kim, or Kylie?
Kylie. Yeah.
There is
That went to be Australian, it sounded
I
Scottish.
think there is a Kylie Jenner.
There is a Kylie Jenner,
There's
definitely.
a Chloe as well.
Well,
But
there's a Kim. Oh.
list.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian.
I don't know if she's younger or
Kardashian.
not.
Khloe's
Or is there a... yeah, of course.
Too straightforward, doesn't it?
Catherine, does that
Jenner.
think
ring any bells?
Kylie.
I think I've heard of a Kylie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consensus of opinion, Jeremy, seems to be Kylie. So that's his answer.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Kylie is your answer. Ebony, are they right?
Yeah, I think so. Kylie's it. Kim's the oldest. Never heard of a Catherine in the Kardashians.
So it's Kim Kardashian and it is Kylie Jenner. You're right, Eggheads. I was hoping that they would fall over there. I really was. Okay, very tense backstage, I can tell you, looking at their faces. Ebony, you have to get this. You have to get this right to stay in. Which Sussex town, established in 1916, was originally known as New Anzac-on-Sea, Peacehaven, Worthing, or Stoneham?
Okay, right, this is a hard one. And I don't know, but 1916, a Sussex town. I'm going to rule out Stoneham just because I don't know where it is. Worthing, I'm sure it's down there. And Peacehaven, just the word haven makes you think of New Haven. I'm going to go Peacehaven.
Peacehaven is the right answer.
Ooh.
Beautifully done.
Ooh. Right, so now I need them to...
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I'll stare them
We
out.
need to just do whatever you have to do.
Send the vibes.
Well, send the vibe. Eggheads, which former Conservative MP is a successful author in the so-called chick-lit genre, with titles including Venus Envy and The Devil You Know? Is it Esther McVeigh, Angie Bray, or Louise Mensch?
Louise Mensch comes to
She's gone
mind.
off to America, hasn't she?
She's
She writes under
she's certainly-
Louise Bagshaw or somebody. She writes.
Yeah, certainly would
She's certainly
classify
right.
as chick lit.
Have we got anything on any other two as regards writing?
No, Esther McVeigh had, yeah, she was television and then she was politics.
Angie Bray?
Don't know much about Angie.
I don't know anything about Angie.
Shall we?
I think
Louise Mensch?
Yeah.
what I know of her writing
Yeah.
would fall within that genre.
Right. Well, we're not entirely certain, Jeremy, but on the basis that we all recognise Louise Mensch as an author, that'll have to be his answer. Louise Mensch.
Louise Mensch is your answer. Was Louise Bagshaw. You're quite right, Eggheads. The answer is Louise Mensch. And with that, you've taken it. We say congratulations, Eggheads. You have won. Well, you've got to come back.
Yeah, well, I was hoping they would have a generous day and maybe try and hurt.
They
But no
do, oh,
chance.
believe me.
Competitive, isn't there? There's a bit of steel in
They
there.
don't, there's never any generosity, but there is sometimes error, isn't there, Eggheads? Just, you haven't seen much of it today.
Yeah.
Oh, Ebony and team, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for playing. Commiserations to Ladies Who Lunge. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them, and this impressive winning streak continues. It does mean the challengers haven't won the £11,000 for their charity, so we roll that over to the next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Who will beat you? Are you ready for this, Eggheads?
Absolutely.
All right. Hoping to crack up the Eggheads today are You Must Be Yoking. Now, everyone on this team is a stand-up comedian. And in honour of their comedy credentials, I thought I would start proceedings with a joke. So, Judith, who wrote the book Great Expectations?
What's funny about that?
Do you know the answer?
Charles Dickens.
No, Charles Chickens.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Let's meet the challengers.
My name is Gary Delaney, and I'm a lot sportier than I might look. In fact, I picked up a little niggle at the gym the other day. I mean, he pronounces it Nigel.
Hello, I'm Rob Deering. I'm a musical comedian, a keen quizzer, and a marathon runner, and I'm hoping that at least one of those will come in handy today.
Hi, I'm Mae Martin. I'm a Canadian comedian, and I've been told that my head looks exactly like a kernel of corn.
Hi, I'm Des Clarke. I do breakfast radio, so this is way past my bedtime. I also grew up in Glasgow with the name Desmond, so I get my sense of humour from my parents.
Hi, I'm Marlon Davis. I finally moved out my mum's house. I now live with my dad.
So, Gary and team, hello.
Hello.
Great to see you all. And Gary, this is kind of exciting, different territory, I'm guessing, for you.
Oh, this is very exciting, especially having to come up with real answers rather than come up with something stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this should be fun. But, we can do this.
Rob, you love to quiz, don't you?
I do indeed.
Yeah, I've seen your quizzing credentials, mastermind and whatnot, and
Yeah,
they're
Wicked
good.
Thing, Pop Master I've done, yeah.
Yeah.
All the good stuff.
So have you got some idea of the form here, Rob, and who's good at what and all
Yeah,
that?
well, we've all looked into that, but the trouble is, the working rule of thumb with the Eggheads is that they know everything. So you can't lean. There's no real weaknesses to get a toehold on. But if there are any, we'll abuse them.
Okay, you've got to just exploit the gaps in the knowledge. They are there. They just need finding. Let's see what you can do, comedians. I'm excited by this. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers' chosen charity. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to our next show. So the Eggheads have won the last 11 games against the celebs. That's, in a way, that's good news. It means they're feeling very smug, and it also means the jackpot is very high. It's £12,000.
Wow.
Hello.
Are you ready to start? Hello. Are you ready to start?
Yes. Yeah, let's break that duck.
Good. The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of arts and books. So one of you against either Judith, Kevin, Beth, Barry or Dave.
I can't do arts and books. Well, what do we think? Who's strong
I
on
can
that?
do it. I'll do it.
Yeah? You're strong on this?
I'll do it.
Okay.
You're
I don't want to go out first round, but I can try.
Yeah,
okay,
that confidence. Okay,
I've read all the Harry Potter books.
Do you know what? They come up more often than you'd expect. And Dave has at a horrible moments with Harry Potter. So, Mae, who would you like to take on?
I'm a big Judith fan. I'd like to take on Judith.
Great. You watched the show. This is good. Mae from You Must Be Yoking versus Judith from the Eggheads. And just to ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in our legendary question room? Arts and books, Mae, against the very great Judith, who won, of course, £1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and is, I think, still the only woman to have done that, Judith.
Yes.
Wow.
Would you like to go first or second, Mae?
I would like to go second, please, Jeremy. Thank you.
So Judith has the first question, and here it is. Which Hollywood star's 2012 autobiography is called Total Recall, My Unbelievably True Life Story? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, or Bruce Willis?
I have no idea. Bruce Willis.
That's wrong. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the right answer, Judith. Mae, here we go with your question. The gamekeeper Oliver Mellors is a character in which controversial novel? A Clockwork Orange, American Psycho, or Lady Chatterley's Lover?
A gamekeeper seems like it would be from Lady Chatterley's Lover era, and that was a controversial novel. Didn't somebody say in the court case it isn't the kind of book you'd want your wife or your servants reading? That was, I'm going to go with Lady Chatterley's Lover, please.
Brilliant, you're right on every count. Lady Chatterley's Lover. So, Judith, the play's The Thing Wherein I'll Catch the Conscience of the King is a famous line from which Shakespeare play? Judith, is it Othello, Twelfth Night, or Hamlet?
It is from Hamlet.
It is indeed from Hamlet. Hamlet is right. Okay, Mae, level, but you've got a question in hand here. The novels of which English writer who died in 2000 are reputed to have sold in excess of 1 billion copies? Jilly Cooper, Barbara Cartland, or Agatha Christie?
I think Agatha Christie died earlier than that, I think. I'm going to go down the middle. I'm going to guess Barbara Cartland.
Barbara Cartland is quite right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Well done. And Judith, if you get this wrong, you'll be knocked out.
I know.
Who wrote the trilogy of novels known collectively as Lark Rise to Candleford? Judith, is it Flora Thompson, Anne Bronte, or Elizabeth Gaskell?
I think I do know that. That's Flora Thompson.
It is Flora Thompson. Okay, Judith may be getting into her stride. Mae, get this right, and you're through. Tête Raphaelesque éclatée, or Exploding Raphaelesque Head, is a 1951 painting by which artist? Is it Salvador Dali, Paul Klee, or Piet Mondrian?
I don't think it's Paul Klee. I think I'm going to go Mondrian, who's French, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Lots of lines with Mondrian. Any eggheads know this?
What, the answer?
Yeah, the answer.
Oh, Dali.
Salvador Dali is the answer.
Okay.
So equal after 3 questions. We go to sudden death. We start with you, Judith. We don't have alternative options. Dolores Claiborne, published in 1992, is a novel by which American writer, best known for his horror stories?
Wasn't there a film of it? I think I saw a film of it. Stephen King, I don't know. Stephen King.
Stephen King is correct.
Oh, phew. That was nice.
That's awkward. So you need to get this right, Mae.
Yeah.
Michelangelo's fresco painting, The Creation of Adam, can be found in which building?
It's in the Vatican, isn't it? Does that count?
I think you've got to be more precise. Which building?
I've been there. I've seen it. Yeah, it's in that big cathedral. I can't. The cathedral, Vatican Cathedral.
Vatican Cathedral, I can't accept because that's a whole group of buildings. We need the. Judith, do you know?
The Sistine Chapel.
Of course.
Sistine Chapel.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mae, knocked out by the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, sorry. Well done, Judith. You hung on in there. You got through the incident with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which we won't talk about. Sorry, Mae, you're out, but early days.
Hey, I've had a great time in the legendary question room.
Well, don't worry. You're coming back and you can, strategize with the team.
Okay.
All right, so return to us and we'll play the next round. All right, a difficult start for You Must Be Yoking. They've lost a brain from the final round. The Eggheads have not lost any yet, I stress yet, and the next subject for you comedians is history. So who wants history?
I'll be mediocre on it. I can be mediocre on history.
Okay, Rob.
Want to do that then? All right.
I think you
You're
can
gonna
do
go
it.
for it?
All right,
Yeah,
All right, it's Rob.
Brilliant. Now, don't go yet. Choose an Egghead. Can't be Judith. Who do you want to take on? Who looks like they're unsighted on historical events?
Oh, I can't.
Pick the youngest person, they'll remember the least history.
Let's go. Take Beth. Yeah.
It's not crazy. Suggestion.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Take Beth. Yeah.
All right. So Rob from You Must Be Yoking versus Beth from the Eggheads, identified as the youngest. How about that? The day just got better.
Well, yeah.
No, I see what you mean, yeah. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your...
the eldest.
Please take your positions. You are a quizzer, Rob. You've been on Pointless Celebrities, you've been on Mastermind. What was your special subject on Mastermind?
Novels of Jane Austen.
And did you get any questions wrong?
No, I did not.
And are you a quizzer because your mum and dad used to quiz you at the breakfast table, or...?
I think that in the Deering family, we always did trivia instead of emotional interaction, so it really...
All right, here we go, Rob. History, good luck. I know you're a quizzer. You're up against Beth. Do you want to go first or second?
I will go second, please.
OK, comedian's going second. Here we go then. Beth, your question. Which of these countries was an integral part of the British Empire? Brazil, India, or Mexico?
Wasn't it the jewel of the British Empire was India?
India's correct. Rob, what is the historical wattle and daub? Wattle and daub. Is that building material, type of armour, or siege engine?
It's the wattle is twigs and the daub is mud. It's a building material.
Building material is the right answer, Rob. Well done. All right, here is your question, Beth. Who disguised himself as a woman going by the name of Betty Burke after the Battle of Culloden? Is this Robert the Bruce, William Wallace, or Bonnie Prince Charlie?
I'm about to get killed by my fellow eggheads, aren't I? I know some. I know one of them escaped into exile, so I'll go with that one. Bonnie Prince Charlie.
Okay. Eggheads, is she right?
Yes.
Okay, you're not going to kill her, that's fine. Bonnie Prince Charlie's right. Ooh. You nearly had her there, Rob. Mm-hmm. Here's your question. The Golden Horde, also known as the Kipchak Khanate, was a western arm of which historical empire? Ottoman Empire, Mongol Empire, or Persian Empire?
Kipchak Khanate.
Kipchak Khanate.
Kipchak Khanate. What a picture. Kipchak Khanate. I think that it is the Mongol Empire.
Let's check with the Eggheads. Eggheads?
Yep, it was indeed, yeah.
Mongol Empire's right. Well done, Rob. Okay, Beth, your question. The physician Galen was born in Pergamum in the 2nd century, studied in Greece and Alexandria, but lived most of the later part of his life in which city? Rome, Madrid, or Paris?
I would like to say Rome, but then it could be, no. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Rome.
Rome is right. 3 out of 3 for Beth. So you need to get this one right, Rob. The original capture from the Dutch of what is now New York by the English took place during the rule of which British monarch? Anne, George I, or Charles II?
I don't think it'll be Anne. I'm not confident on this at all, but I'll go George first.
George I is the wrong answer. It's Charles II, Rob. He'll be knocked out by Beth. That's a blow.
Sistine Chapel.
The comedians. Even shouting Sistine Chapel won't help. Please come back to us. We'll play round 3. Okay, You Must Be Yolking have now lost 2 from the final round. The Eggheads, as it stands, will all be in the final. Let's try and change that now, guys. The next subject is film and TV.
Can we have a montage? If this was a film we weren't doing very well, we'd have a montage now to music of us boning up on facts, quickly learning things, and then we'd come back with a knockout punch. So,
Can I just say as well, Rob is a genius on film and TV.
Yes! I'll do this one. I can do this one, right?
I'll consult him as we go through to see whether he knows all the answers. Don't worry. But someone's got to go in the booth. It can't be him. Okay, Marlon.
Marlon, okay.
I can do this. Yeah.
Now, which Egghead do you want? It needs to be one of the guys here.
It's got to be the one at the end.
Dave. Yeah, the one at the end.
It's my nemesis. It's right there.
Wow.
I'm feeling it. Marlon from You Must Be Yoking versus Dave from the Eggheads. Please go to our question room now. Film and TV, Marlon. Would you like to go first or second?
I'm gonna go second.
Here we go, Dave. What is the profession of the character played by Robin Williams in the 1989 film Dead Poets Society? Teacher, lawyer, or architect?
He's a teacher.
Teacher's correct. Marlon, don't worry, don't feel the pressure.
I could have got that one.
I know you would have got it. Here's yours. Stick a pony in me pocket, I'll fetch the suitcase from the van, are the opening lines from the theme tune to which TV comedy series? Marlon, is it Mrs. Brown's Boys, Only Fools and Horses, or The Office?
It's not Only Fools and Horses, it's not that. It's not The Office. Mrs. Brown's Boys?
Let me just check with Gary, because I think he knows.
It's definitely Only Fools and Horses.
It's Only Fools and Horses.
I know that one, that's Only Fools and Horses, I said. Is it Only Fools and Horses?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Only Fools and Horses.
All right, Dave, your question. In which film does Bela Lugosi famously say, "Listen to them, children of the night, what music they make"? Is it The Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, or Dracula?
I've got to go Dracula because that's what I associate Bela Lugosi with.
Dracula is quite right. So he's got 2. Marlon, you need to get this one right to stay in. Which Shakespeare play was turned into a 2015 film starring Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard? Is it Macbeth, Coriolanus, or Henry V?
So I'm thinking Macbeth. So I'm gonna go with Macbeth.
Your team like that? Do we like that team?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Macbeth is correct.
Of course it is, because I knew that.
Well done, Marlon. Well done.
Thank you.
You're still in it, but Dave can end the round with this question. Who replaced Nick Hewer as one of Alan Sugar's advisors on the TV show The Apprentice in 2015? Dave, was it Peter Jones, Claude Littner, or Mary Portas?
It's not Peter Jones. It's not Mary Portas. It's the brutal but excellent Claude Littner. And he terrifies the apprentices when he's going through the interviews in the final 5. But excellent TV viewing.
The answer is Claude Littner. You've got it right, Dave. Oh, Marlon, sorry. He's done that thing. He's been an egghead to you. And you've been beaten and knocked out. Come back to us. We've got one more round to play. So, as it stands, You Must Be Yoking have lost 3 from the final round. Gary, any change of strategy now?
Yeah, we're going to answer the questions correctly. that's our new plan, I think. Yeah.
Yep, OK, well, the Eggheads are still all there and have only had one answer
I'm not
wrong
convinced
so
any
far.
of them are all there, if we're being honest.
I
think you're quite right
That is
there,
a separate
Gary.
subject. The next one for you is music. Is music good?
Is it music before 1994 when I graduated? In which case, yes. If it's after 1994, no.
It can be both, to be honest. It can be Mozart and there can also be Little Mix.
I think, as someone that hosts a breakfast show, I should step up and take this one.
You've got to do
you've
it.
got
Okay,
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Very
as somebody who
good.
thinks that Shame and Ebenezer Good is still number one, I definitely shouldn't be doing this one.
I will take this.
So Des from You Must Be Yoking, also from Capital FM Scotland's breakfast show. Who do you want to take on? You can have, let's see, we've still got Kevin and we've still got Barry.
Well,
they're both good.
They're both very good, but I like the comedy of Barry.
Very good. Des from You Must Be Yoking takes on Barry from the Eggheads in the shirt. To ensure there's no conferring, please, for the last time, take your positions. OK, we're on music. Des, would you like to go first or second?
Do you know what? I'm going to go first. Let's go for it.
OK, here we go. Good luck, Des. Which song from the 2013 film Frozen won an Oscar for original song? Is it Let It Go, Frozen Heart, or In Summer?
Well, it's a big movie, and I think it's got to be the famous song Let It Go.
That's the correct answer. OK, Barry. In my imagination, there is no complication. I dream about you all the time. Are lyrics from which Kylie Minogue song? Barry, Slow, The Locomotion, or I Should Be So Lucky?
I think that's I Should Be So Lucky.
It is. I like the way you swayed in time to it.
Well, I was singing it in my head.
I Should Be So Lucky is right. Des, which British male singer had a UK top 10 single in 2015 with Hold Back the River? Is it Robbie Williams, James Bay, or Ed Sheeran?
Hold Back the River is a great song, and this guy's a great singer-songwriter. It's James Bay.
You're right on every count. James Bay is correct. OK, Barry. Which American composer, born in 1932, wrote the film scores for Jaws, E.T. and Star Wars? Barry, is it John Williams, Hans Zimmer, or John Barry?
That would be John Williams.
It is John Williams. So far, so good for you both. Let's see if the third question separates you, and it goes to you first, Des. Which British dance act, whose members included Maxi Jazz and Sister Bliss, had hits in the 1990s with God Is a DJ and Salva Mea? Faithless, Prodigy, or KLF?
Fantastic live act, these guys. I love them. Faithless.
Brilliant. The questions have fallen well for you here. Faithless is right. Well done. 3 out of 3. Maybe going first was the key here. Des, maybe we're going to knock out an egghead here. Let's see. Barry, to stay in the original Broadway musical productions, which actress created the roles of Rose in Gypsy and Sally Adams in Call Me Madam? Julie Andrews, Bernadette Peters, or Ethel Merman?
Well, it wasn't Julie Andrews. Rose in Gypsy and Sally Adams. Now, I think Ethel Merman predates those musicals. So I'm going to go for Bernadette Peters.
Bernadette Peters is your answer. Let's see if the challengers know.
It's Ethel.
We think Ethel Merman.
They like Ethel. Ethel's the answer. Barry, you've been knocked out.
Yes!
Hey!
Come on!
All right! Well done, Des. You absolutely, without a hesitation there, you've taken on Barry, you've knocked him out. He won't be in the final, and if you both return to us, we will play that final round for £12,000. OK, this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So that is Rob and Mae and Marlon from You Must Be Yoking, but also Barry from the Eggheads. Would you please now leave the studio? OK, so we got here Gary and Des. You're playing to win You Must Be Yoking, £12,000.
Yeah.
Dave, Beth, Kevin and Judith, you're playing for something that money can't buy. You're playing for the Eggheads shirt. You're playing to keep this run going. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge, and you can confer.
Oh, all right,
okay.
there we go. Yeah,
Gary and Des, so talk about it, think about it, and overall the question is, can your 2 brains defeat these 4 in a massive victory? Gary and Des, do you want to go first or second?
First seemed to work when you did it.
Well, for me, let's do it again.
Let's put the pressure on there, make them crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. First.
Okay, here we go. General knowledge. Gary and Des, your first question. With which neighbouring country does Argentina share its longest border? Is it Chile, Paraguay, or Colombia?
Well, I was going to say Brazil.
Yeah.
So that's...
So was I.
So Chile's a long, thin one at the edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's probably...
You're thinking Chile?
I think so. Well, Colombia's only little, isn't it? And Paraguay I don't know much about.
No. In the absence of a definite answer,
Chile?
Go for it, but I think Chile.
Chile. We're very confident.
Chile is your answer. Let's just check with the eggheads here.
It's Chile.
It's Chile.
Yes.
Well done.
You only
because you're right, it's a long...
No, yeah, we tipped you off on that.
Is it a long, thin strip down the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, guys. Okay, eggheads. In which 2016 film does Tilda Swinton play the role of the Ancient One? Deadpool, Suicide Squad, or Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yep, good work, sorry.
We believe that's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is the right answer. Okay, your question. In which year did Sebastian Coe compete in the Olympics for the first time? Gary and Des, was it 1972, 80, or 88?
In 80, I think Coe won the 1,500 metres gold and Ovett won 800 metres gold, and they thought it would be the other way around.
Right.
So it's definitely 1980.
All right, we're on it. Okay. It's 1980. We're very confident.
1980 is correct. Good stuff. You know your sport. Eggheads. The grinning, gap-toothed Alfred E. Newman is the mascot of which comic magazine first published in 1952? Is this Private Eye, Mad, or Oz?
Mad.
Mad, yeah, because Private Eye's 61, isn't it?
Yep. He was the face of Mad magazine.
Which was my favourite magazine when I was growing up. Mad is the right answer. Well done. Okay, they won't be thrown off that easily, but get this right and you may not have to do any more work today. Here's your question. How many prime numbers are there between 20 and 40?
Oh.
Prime.
You've got three options, 4, 8 and 12.
Divisible between 1 and itself, isn't it? So what would be 20? Well, 21's divisible by 7 and 3, so that's not good. 22, all the even numbers are out, aren't they? 23, that'd be one of them.
Yeah.
29, yeah, we've got nothing that makes 29, does it?
No.
So I guess that's 2. 30, 31.
31 again?
Yeah, okay. 37, so that's not a multiple of anything, is it? I can think, 37.
No.
So we've got 37, so what are we up to 4 now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then 39 is 13 and 3, so 4.
So let's do that again. So, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah, 4.
Let's go for it.
4.
4 is your answer. Now, this sort of question is meat and drink to Barry. So, Barry, I'll call you in. What is the answer?
4.
4 is right. Well done.
Hey!
Yeah, which is not a prime number.
So, eggheads, comedians are playing for £12,000. If you get this question wrong, they've won. Here we go. The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat is a book by which scientist? Is it Richard Dawkins, Stephen Hawking, or Oliver Sacks?
Oliver Sacks.
Yep,
Oliver Sacks.
Yep. Okay.
That is Oliver Sacks.
Oh, you knew that. Oliver Sacks is right. Sudden death, we're on. Your question, how are you on cricket?
Oh,
Which bowler
with the bat?
Which bowler took a hat-trick to secure cricket's county championship title for Middlesex in 2016?
Tiger Woods?
Mate.
I've no idea.
Okay, let's... Who do we know that's modern that plays cricket?
Peterson? Kevin Peterson?
I don't think he's... I don't know, maybe he is playing county cricket. I mean, there's Jimmy Anderson. There's... I mean, who bowls? I'm Scottish, I'm not supposed to know about cricket.
No, give us the question again in case there's a clue tucked away in it.
Which bowler took a hat-trick to secure cricket's county championship title for Middlesex in 2016?
What do you want to do? Pick a name.
Jimmy Anderson? Am I saying that right? Is that...
James Anderson or
James
Jimmy
Anderson?
Oh,
right.
well...
Okay.
I mean...
Let's go for that. Let's just, yeah.
Go for that.
James Anderson.
The answer is Toby Rowland Jones.
Oh, I was going to say that. Oh, Toby.
At least it wasn't one that came up in your discussion. That's the main thing.
He's my favourite of the Rowland Joneses, though. He's the bowler most.
OK, Eggheads, your question. You can take the contest with this. The square piece of dough, fried and covered with powdered sugar known as beignets, are most associated with which US city? Beignets is B-E-I-G-N-E-T-S.
Well, that's French.
Oh, B-E-I-G-N-E-T-S.
Beignets.
So it's probably New Orleans.
Probably be New Orleans.
Is it city? We want it.
Yeah, we'll have the question in full again, Joe.
Beignet.
The square piece of dough fried and covered with powdered sugar, known as beignets, are most associated with which US city, Eggheads?
Well, I assume it's
New Orleans.
It's New Orleans.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a French term for a type of donut, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fritter.
Yeah.
Okay.
A beignet.
So,
Yeah, that's
okay,
fine with me.
New Orleans. We're not certain, but it sounds as though it's probably going to be New Orleans. So we'll say New Orleans.
New Orleans is your educated guess. If you got this right, the contest is over. The correct answer is that beignets are associated with New Orleans. We say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won. And you quizzed so well towards the end there, you were ramping it up. But cricket, I'm the same as you. If it's any consolation, I just have a blank there.
I don't know anything about cricket because I'm too busy reading about New Orleans all the time, especially their baking subculture.
Of course. Gosh, that you ran them close.
I think we gave him a little bit of a fright.
You
I
did.
don't think they were expecting a battle.
Yeah.
So, we'll
There's
take
no
that.
question.
Some consolation.
Yeah. Commiserations. Thank you, comedians, very much indeed for playing. All the rounds were good. And commiserations to the challengers today because the Eggheads have done their thing. It does mean that the celebs haven't won the £12,000, so we roll that over to our next celebrity show. Eggheads, I wonder if you will even be beaten at all. Just trying to jinx it. Join us next time to see if a new team of celebrity challengers have the brains to defeat them and win now £13,000. Until we quiz again, goodbye.